All right, what's up YouTube? Dylan here with Dylan's Home Espresso Bar, and today we have a really unique video. It's actually very boring, but it is a must do if you own your espresso machine, whether it's the Breville Barista Express, I have the dual boiler La Bianca, or the Linea Mini. You always want to make sure that you're cleaning your machine weekly. Definitely good if you care about your machine and you want your machine to last as long as possible. So today I'm going to be showing you, after an event, the next day, what I do to clean the machine and just show you the process. It's extremely easy, simple, but I'm just going to show you this in real time so you guys can follow me along. If you have a machine, the process is pretty much the same for any machine. Just sometimes I wouldn't use this detergent that I'm going to be using. It's Puro. For all machines, they do make tablets that maybe are a little less strong for like non-commercial machines, but I definitely recommend using this, or I will post an off-brand that can be found on Amazon as well at the end of this video. So I'm just going to take you through, walk you through it. Like I said, it's very boring, but it's a must-do if you want to take care of your espresso machine to last the absolute longest as possible. So I'm going to take you along with me as we watch this process together. So first, you're just going to need a scale because you want to test and see how much you have. So you obviously want to use your blind baskets. The blind baskets is what's going to help. And then I'm going to start it out by placing it on my scale here. And then you want to go ahead and tare it. And then you want to take your solution or your powder, and you want to get about 3 grams in the basket. So that's 1.6, 3 grams, 3.1. I just like to be perfect with it. All right, so we have 3 grams there, and that's exactly what we need. So the nice thing about this is it is granulized powder stuff, so it just kind of sits in there. I just try to get it like in the middle there, so where it's kind of even. And from here, the process is extremely simple. So like I said, it's going to be very boring, but you will see if you take a look at these gauges down here, you'll see that the pressure here is going to go up, obviously, and then drop. But all you're going to do is you're going to lock it in, and you're going to go through a series of 2 different series. So what you're going to do is you're going to start the timer. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the scale here on the side. So as soon as I move this over, I'm going to start the timer. You want to let it run for 10 seconds. So the paddle is in the onward position for 10 seconds. Now you're going to shut it off. You want to stop the time, and now you want to start again. So now you have to do 10 seconds again once it's off. And what this is going to do is going to allow the system to pretty much reset. So that's 10 seconds. Now I'll double tap and turn it on. So that was 1 go ahead. You got 5 of these for the first cycle. So this is number 2 right now. You want to let it rebuild some pressure, and that's why you pretty much reset your timer and you do it again. So now we're on our second one now. Like I said, this is extremely boring, but it's a must do if you own an espresso machine, because you want to take as good as care as possible. So that was 2. We're on our 3rd. Like I said, you have 5 times of this. So just enjoy the process. It's kind of peaceful when you're doing it though. It might not seem peaceful at the time, but you know it's helping your machine out. Got to reset this timer. I'll just let it go. Start it back up. That was 3. Now we're on our 4th. Wait till it hits 41. Go again. Now we're going to wait one last time. And there we go. So now what I like to do is take this out. You're going to see a lot of that is gone, if you guys can see close up. Now you're just going to dump that solution out, and you're going to run your paddle. So now you're going to run the water out. Try to get as much of that solution out of the group head. Turn it off, and you're just going to simply lock it back in like so. Now we're going to repeat the process again 5 times like we just did. On 10 seconds, off 10 seconds. That's 1. You're going to do that 5 times, but without solution. So now you're cleaning the system out. So now we're going to start it. So that way there's no solution left in the actual blind basket. And now it's just going to be pumping water through there to clean it all out. Because the last thing you want to do, also a big thing that you want to do is after you get done with this cleaning process, you want to make sure that you don't pull the next shot and drink it, just because there could be solution in there. I'm not saying it's going to harm you. It's just I don't think you really want solution in your drink. Not my best tasted cup of coffee, in my opinion. So always just pull a shot and don't drink it, and then you'll be fine. Then you're ensuring yourself that there's going to be no Puro cleaning solution in there, and that's something that I would want. Alright, so that was number 2. Let it go down. Alright, stop it. This is number 3. Like I said, very boring process, but it doesn't take long, and it's going to really, really help your machine last a lot longer. So that was number 3 here. Going on to number 4. So this is number 4 here. Turn it off. Now we've completed number 4 once this 10 seconds is up. Stop our timer, and one last time for 10 seconds. Again, the cleaning solution we're using is El Puro. This came with my Marzocco, and yeah, so that's what came with the machine. You can purchase it on the website. I'll send you an off-brand as well, and the link in the description below. Alright, so now that we have that done, I always take this handle out. As you can see, there's still a little bit of coffee grounds, which is good. You want to get all that out. So now we're just going to run it for a second here. Yes, you do waste some water, but I promise you it's well worth the wasted water. Especially since you're cleaning your machine, because the water is not going to do anything good for you if your machine's not clean. So now the only thing left to do is I will pull a shot and I'll throw that shot out, and then it'll all be good. Make sure you clean the group head really well. Also, this is your chance to take the drain tray, clean that out. You don't want the gunk of the coffee grounds sitting there, and then just clean that, put that back in. Clean the back of the espresso machine, and yeah, I like to run this for a second just to get rid of any excess water that's sitting in there, milk, even though we purge it all the time. Same with that hot water spout, just to make sure you're running water through it and there's no water that's just sitting there from time and time again. So I'll just take my time here. The best way to clean your espresso machine is actually to turn the steam wand on, and then it really makes this back part wet. Take a microfiber cloth so you don't scratch it, and it just wipes extremely easy. And as you can see, the back of that is extremely clean now. So, got to clean it a little bit more. But for the most part, that is how you clean your group head of your espresso machine, especially your La Marzocco, and here it is. So this is the cleaning. 3 grams, just a recap, use 3 grams of this in a blind basket. Go on 10 seconds, off 10 seconds. Repeat that 5 times. Take the portafilter out, clean it, run the group head, lock it back in with no solution in it, and do the same process with no solution again. 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 5-second cycles, or 10-second cycles 5 times, and your espresso machine will thank you later. So this has been a really boring yet very important video, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay caffeinated. Peace.